Hey guys, what is going on? This is Ip of RageQuitTV casting the US Go4 StarCraft 2 Cup number 54 semifinals. We have DDE spawning as the Red Terran in the 9 o'clock position, and over in the 3 o'clock position we do have Amandil spawning as the Green Zerg. Yes, it is another TVZ. DDE does have a really hyper aggressive TVZ, and we will see if he can keep it up. Amandil is a Grandmaster Zerg and probably has played DDD in the ladder, so we'll see if DDD's either 6 racks or Reaper opener can just stop Amandil, or if Amandil will have the HUD counter to it. We will find out very soon. What is Amandil going to do? It may be a hatch first opening. Most likely will be. They are spawning cross positions. It is MLG Metalopolis, which eliminates any type of close spawns. And DDE is doing his patented, I'm not going to even wall off against you because I'm just going to put so much aggression on, you're not even going to think about attacking me because I'm going to be up in your base, all in your face, and just doing whatever I can to keep you contained. And it seems like it does work. I am just curious if it is going to be a tech lab on this barracks or if he is going to be going for some Marines. We do have a refinery going on right at 13 food, so, well, it looks like it is going to be that Reaper play. And Amandil, he is going for his pool first opening. No gas just yet, so it looks like he may go for like a pool then expansion, which would be kind of odd. So my guess is he is doing this. We'll get the gas up while his roach one is building, and gonna open up roaches, as that is a big counter to what DDE likes to do. He loves going heavy Marines. He loves going Reapers. Those are the 2 openings we have seen him do this tournament. And, well, Amandil just gonna be going for that blind HUD counter. We'll see if that roach one does go up. There it is. And he is getting this gas right now, so it looks like, yeah, he is going to be putting on a lot of roach pressure. We do have DDE with this scouting SCV. Going to check if he's close air positions. He is not. I would love to see DDE just go completely across his base, and when he's at like 10 SCVs, send the one out here, just check for that scouting overlord, and then he'll know immediately if it is cross positions or not. And if it's completely cross, maybe he would like want to transition out of the Reapers before he actually starts sending them out, just because they may not be too effective with this huge rush distance. And DD has his SCV out, is going to see this roach one. He'll know exactly what is up. He will probably start walling off and go get some Marauders, because Marauders will deal very well with roaches. There you go. The first Marauder is coming out. We do have one Ling from Amandil going off to scout, and he will see that Marauder. He sees the tech lab on the barracks. That Ling does go back. The Reaper, though, is going to just come back in and possibly take out that Ling. He doesn't want that Ling to see any Marauders because, well, that would stop him from building his roaches. We do have 3 roaches going in to go for DDE. 1 Marauder is out. DDE does have a wall up. This is a fairly secure wall. This Marauder does have a range of 6. Those roaches, I believe, have a range of 3. So that Marauder can sit, or actually a range of 4. But still, the Marauder can sit behind the wall. The roaches have to take out the supply depot, the barracks, or the factory to actually hit this Marauder. And this one Reaper is going to come in, throw his D8 charges at that hatchery, and start doing some damage to it. But one roach is going to scare the Reaper off. DD is building another Marauder here at that factory. The roach is hiding behind that one statue, and he may be going to try to get a high enough roach count to go attack DDE. He is not getting any Baneling nests that I know of, so he is not going to try to like Baneling bust the depot and then send his roaches in, which would be very effective. And the roaches were poking up and down, just hitting that factory, but one Marauder shoots his concussive shells and scares that away. Or actually not concussive shells, as I don't think DDE has that. No, he doesn't. Just shoots his Punisher grenade. And that Reaper is still just running around getting as much scouting information as he can, but that Reaper's days are numbered as he has 2 HP left. And here comes the roach, destroying that Reaper with 1 shot of his acid. We do have Amandil now just macroing up. He is at 25 drones. DD is at 24 SCVs. Looks like he is going for some battle cruiser play. What is this? He has the starport with a tech lab and is getting a fusion core at 6 minutes and 45 seconds into the game. One base battlecruiser. The time I've ever seen this was when it's proxied like in this base, as the battlecruiser is fairly slow, but kind of recently it did get that speed increase, so we'll find out if that makes any difference, as one battlecruiser is building from DDE, and he is going to be expanding behind this. So it looks like this is the battlecruiser rush one base expansion play coming out from DDE. Very unique. The battlecruiser does do a very good job at Zergs who just use queens for anti-air, as queens don't really do much damage to the battlecruiser. They mainly just tickle them, and Amandil only has hatch tech. He does not have the the lair anywhere in sight, so that battlecruiser may actually do a lot of damage. This Hellion really going to be throwing a wrench in Amandil's plan. He has no idea battlecruisers are coming out. We have roaches at this watchtower, so the Hellion can't just immediately toast it, and I can't wait for this thing to actually come out and see if he's going to move out when he has one or two of them. And we do have him getting some barracks as well behind this, so it looks like he's just going to transition into standard bio after he goes with this battlecruiser. This one roach does get taken out with these 3 marauders, so it won't see that battlecruiser coming across. And here we go, battlecruiser operational. Yes, that is right. And what is he doing? He is building another battlecruiser. It is currently, well, no longer supply blocked. And is he going to be waiting for the second one before he goes out? It looks like yes, he is. So he's not going to show just one battlecruiser because, well, that could be stopped. He's going to go and just be like, well, I hope you keep building those roaches because I'm going to go mass BC on you. You're going to send 2 out and just demolish your base. We do have Ling's going to be taking out one of those marauders. DD is going to be getting some Marines, and this battlecruiser is still just hiding. Keep in mind, there's no Overlord over here for Amandil, so he's not going to be able to see DDE's battlecruisers. This play would be stopped, I would imagine, if the Suicide Overlord does come in, as DDE doesn't really have any anti-air besides that battlecruiser to take out that Overlord. And here we go, that second one about done. And Amandil is just mass expanding right now, does have his third base going up. Second base is up, as you do know, and he is getting a macro hatch. This hatchery, this lair is just about done. But here we go, the second battlecruiser is done. DDE will be going out to attack. I'm curious if he brings SCVs and starts repairing the battlecruisers as they are underneath the Zerg base. And lowers that ramp. Are the units going to go down? One Ling is still there. It looks like it's normal play. Going into Zerg player's view, all he sees is a factory and a barracks. This is probably the last thing he would ever expect. I have never actually seen this play, and I've always wondered what happens if a Zerg player manages to hold off DDE's hyper-aggressive early game. And it looks like this is how he answers. He's like, okay, you held me off. Here, eat battlecruisers. 2 battlecruisers coming out. The Overlord did see that, and what do we have now? We have just like melee attacks. That's not going to help. Another Overlord coming out and a Hydra Den being built, and all the Lings now going to do the counter attack. DDE does have a pretty big bioforce. I don't know if it's enough to take out these Lings. And Yamata's one queen. That queen goes down instantly. I didn't even see that get researched. And here we go. The counterattack goes on. The Marauders actually acting as a meat shield at that ramp so that Lings cannot get up and attack those Marines. And the battlecruisers taking out the Spore Crawlers. One Spore Crawler is up. And as DDE just uses Yamato on the queens, we have plenty of queens up with those Spore Crawlers. Battlecruisers may be stopped. Those SCVs now helping form a wall off. And what are these BCs gonna be doing? Not enough energy to do a Yamato gun attack, and those 4 queens just chilling out. Hydras now being built, 9 Hydras in production. I think he may have wanted to, well, no, if he pulled his SCVs, those Lings would have easily killed them. I'm not exactly sure what DDE can do at this point. His play has been stopped, and queens are now coming to attack those BCs, but those BCs are going to try to do whatever micro they can. And that creep tumor, well, wasn't done. One Hydra walking off, and those BCs almost picked it off. And looks like he's just going to start picking off creep tumors left and right. Hydra count is going to go up. Marines do fairly well against Hydras once they have stamina. Another Yamato going down, taking out a queen in one shot. And going to this econ, we do have 37 SCVs versus 40 probes, so DD is not too far behind on this macro. And BC's just floating around, picking off whatever they can. Lots of Overlords just spread out across the map. If those BCs do find them all, that is a pretty big deficit the Zerg player will be in. Battlecruiser looks like they are split up now, looking for whatever they possibly can find. And DD is just massing Marines right now. Has another battlecruiser. Has 3 battlecruisers out at 13 minutes in the game. And here we go. He finds one Overlord, but the Overlords do have speed, and they can evade the battlecruisers. Very nice call on Amandil, getting that Overlord speed. And that is stopping these battlecruisers from actually doing too much damage. One Overlord could go down. No, it does not. A battlecruiser is coming in here. Gonna just, no, not gonna Yamato that Queen, as he doesn't have the energy just yet. Will have it in 2 seconds. There he goes. Yamato, no, he's not even going to do that. The Queen does go down. Spore Crawler is up with a bunch of Hydras. That battlecruiser is injured, and this battlecruiser is now just attacking this hatchery. We're going to have those Hydras coming for it, while this battlecruiser is doing a number on that Overlord. Here we go. Lings are here. DD has to know the Hydras are coming, and yes, he is going to be getting out, and this battlecruiser is still just doing damage. In the meantime, we have that one battlecruiser, of course, with a bunch of Marines. That battlecruiser is only at 90 energy, so it's nowhere near Yamato. And 3 Queens now going to be able to defend against that BC. This BC is going back. DD may be pulling his battlecruisers back to go and heal up and then go out to attack. I'm not exactly sure what DD's plans are. Going in this army tab, you do see he is ahead by 20 food and has a huge mineral lead and a small gas lead. And I hate to say it, but I have no idea how this battlecruiser play will work. We do have that infestation pit being built. They can no parasite those battlecruisers and just take them down so freaking quickly. So that will be a good call on getting that. Additionally, DD is massing Marines, so if they can get a fungal growth underneath the Marines, that will also be devastating. We have him researching pathogen glands first as well. He wants to get that 25 energy bonus on the spawn. And looks like DD is transitioning into normal tank Marine with those 3 well, he's got another BC here. How many BCs does he have out? Looks like 4 now, and he is repairing them. This one battlecruiser is just chilling out. Probably should go home, get healed up, and no, those SCVs are going to him. He is first class. Just going to get repaired up, and waiting to see this attack from DD. I actually cannot wait to see it. DD is at 52 harvesters. Amandil at 58 drones, going on his 4th base. Does have this base Laffy Taffied up, so DD cannot expand to it. But I'm not sure the last time he scouted this gold base, because for all he knows, DD is taking a ninja base. But he is going to move out. This army tab does show DD's at an army supply of 105. The Zerg's at 78. DD also pulling a few SCVs so he can repair these units. And going in for a huge attack. You can look at this army size, 5,650 minerals, 2,200 gas, versus the 3,750 minerals, 2,000 gas of Amandil. And in the production tab, you do see him getting lots more Hydras. This neuroparasite is being researched, but DD is moving out with a devastating force. The command center is now going to be landing at the gold base. And here we go. Battle is about to commence. Maybe leading with those battlecruisers, I am not sure. Those tanks going to be daisy chaining their way up the battlecruisers, and showing nothing does stop those tanks. And those infestors can neuroparasite. The battlecruisers get neuroparasited, but more importantly, the SCVs underneath of them do. And he's just going to Yamato those infestors, taking them out very quickly. Looks like some banelings did hit some tanks. Hydra is dealing a lot of damage right now. Fungal growth goes off on a lot of those Marine battlecruisers, still Yamatoing the infestors. Looks like all the battlecruisers may go down. SCVs are repairing it. Still has a Bioforce. Marauders against Hydras. That is not good, as Hydras do beat Marauders. Take out the battlecruiser, and looks like DD is in a lot of trouble now. But, well, he does have that gold base going up and can transition into his standard play. Just lost his battlecruiser, and that just sounds bad, losing 4 battlecruisers. Going in this loss tab, you do see it is kind of even. And the army tab, though, Amandil is ahead, 83 supply to 139. And what type of tech is Amandil on? Does have that neuroparasite down now. It does not have a hive. Does have a +1 melee and +2 armor. And DDE, does he have any upgrades? Where is his Marine? His tank doesn't, and his Marines have 1-1. Looks like we have a Marine drop coming out from those medevacs to do some damage. All the forces look like they are over here. Now they are responding to it. DD will be able to do some damage, most likely. Has a battlecruiser coming in from the back. I thought he was all out of them, but no, he is going to start attacking drones with this battlecruiser. I cannot believe how many BCs have been built by DDE. And here we go, Hydras are coming out to deal with these Marines. Marines just taking out whatever they can, and may just go into these medevacs and retreat. Those Hydras take out one medevac. Are they going to take out this second one? Yes, they do. Both those medevacs do go down. Looks like this battlecruiser also has gone down, as he doesn't have one. May have gotten air parasite and the Hydra has dealt with it. I am not exactly sure what happened to it. Do have that PF up here at DDE's gold base. And we do have Nidus Network being built from Amandil, and wonder where he's going to place it. He has one Overlord in position right here. DDE does not have vision of it, so it looks like this Nidus Network will be actually used. All of DDE's forces are at this gold base. He is going for his fourth base at the 12 o'clock position, but this Nidus is just going to deal a lot of damage, and one Overlord does go down. That was putting out that Laffy Taffy underneath this PF. I am waiting to see that Nidus. We have it actually being built. I don't see where. Where is it being built? Is it just in the base? I see one right there, but I don't see the thing. So it looks like, yeah, he's just building it in his base so he can go between the two bases. Very Brood War style, not really using it at DDE's base. DDE is looking all around for it, even throwing down a scan at the bottom of his base. Throwing up a sensor tower now. I don't know if it was smart to use the first Nidus worm in his base. And where's that second one going off? So he's got one there. I can't find all of them. But it looks like he's just using them between his bases so he can bring Hydras and stuff to deal with drops. Because, well, his force is not the most mobile. And DD is just playing it very safely. There's one Nidus worm. So this is where the network was built. Here's the worm, and here's the second worm. DD does have a few Marines at this watchtower now, gonna go up and start taking it. It is 4 bases to 5 bases. DD does have the gold, and this base though is not saturated for DD, so going in this income tab, you do see DD severely behind in this gas, only mining 400 gas, while the Zerg player is mining just about 1,000. 55 harvesters to 74. And Amandil just sticking with these mass Hydras, a unit you never see in ZVT. And now he is getting Corruptors, most likely going to be getting Broodlords as that Greater Spire is being built. And we have another PF going up for DDE at his 12 o'clock base. And that +3 ground care pace is just about done. +3 Terran weapons are starting. Actually, that's nowhere near done. It's just started. But he will have it eventually. DDE is moving out with Tank Marine. And I think we may find out why you don't see Hydras in TVZ. And the tanks do siege up. And there's a lot of Infestors, though. Maybe Infestors are what gives Hydras the advantage now. DD is doing a drop here. Will be able to possibly take this out. But Amandil has a glimpse of it. And one Fungal Growth goes off. Some Hydras will be going down, though. Those Hydras are expensive. Some Marines live. This medevac is going down with Marines in it. No, it's going to drop all the Marines. Another medevac comes to heal them. But that Hydra... Wait! No, those Marines do go down. 3 Infestors left. Doesn't look like they have any more Fungal Growths after that one they just did. Meanwhile, we have DD coming in here with a few Marines. Broodlings attack it, so he knows Broodlords are now out. Going to be getting that +1 weapons. Maybe going over to Vikings. Or may just stay at Battlecruisers. DD is doing some damage to the Infestors, actually picking off a lot of them. And this one looks like it may go down. DD is trying his hardest. It's at 3 HP. The Lings are attacking, and yes, he does get that Infestor. That one Marine is a hero. Big engagement going down now. Broodlords, Hydras, and Infestors. DD doing a huge split. And there's tanks just dealing the hurt. A lot of Hydras have gone down. And there's Marines falling back, letting those Hydras die, and then may just run in here. I'm not sure, just letting these tanks go down. So DDE is sacrificing those tanks. Going this unit lost tab, you can see it's completely even right now. DDE has this one lone Marine in the whatever base, I guess the 5th base of Amandil. And still just marking up lots and lots of Marines. And these can be easily taken out by Fungal Growth. He is going up on his 5th base as well. And this one lone Marine is going to take out drones now, but lots of Lings have come to deal with it. And DD just GG's. He doesn't want to play that game. I don't know exactly why. But wow, odd GG timing from DDE. And we'll be going into game number 2.